What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of New Star Soccer. We are very close to the end of the season, so we're probably going to finish and wrap up the season in today's video. We are of course champions, although we've not been crowned champions just yet, but there is no mathematical way that we can't be champions. I think we've literally just got the 4 games to go, so what we're going to do today is we'll do those 4 games, we'll do the end of season stuff. We'll get into the start of the new season and we'll end it there. And as I said before, I think 7 episodes is a good kind of amount for an entire season. So we're going to get straight into things today. We're against Bishop Stortford, and I'm going to go on the low energy thing because I don't need to exert myself now. You know, I've had a great season, a great opening season, and I've done basically I don't really think I could have done much better. I've missed a few like relatively easy opportunities, a few you know, games here and there where I could have done maybe a little bit better, but in general I've given everything that I needed to give. Now before we get into the rest of the video guys, if you could drop a thumbs up on the video today, it would be much appreciated. Show some support on the end of the season here. Let's try and smash let's go for like, I don't know, 2,000 likes. I think that's a reasonable target. Let's try and get 2,000 likes as we get our first goal of the game right there for NepentheZ. Now I know a lot of you guys move clubs straight away, and in fact a lot of you guys move clubs in the first transfer window. I'm going to be sticking with NepentheZ until we win the Premiership, and then I'm going to move to Arsenal. And the reason why, actually I might move to Barcelona first, or like one of the Spanish teams, and then because like the reason is because to get 100% completion you need to win a title with the club you started with. You also need to win, I think, titles from 3 different leagues, and there's like several things you have to do. So you have to like move around in your career to like complete those tasks basically. But the most difficult task, or not the most difficult task, but the first task to achieve that is like I say, not difficult but definitely time consuming, is winning the title with the first team you started with. I don't specifically know, as we got a 90th minute winner there, I don't specifically know if I left NepentheZ, went around the world and then came back to them, if that would still count, or if you have to win it directly from the, you know, directly from your, you know, your first attempt with the club. I'm not entirely sure. Now we have got 171 bucks. Let's take a look at the lifestyle stuff. We've got some lifestyle stuff. I guess we could buy a bicycle up that. We can afford a cabin now as well, so I'm going to purchase a cabin. I really like, for me, the buildings, the properties, they're the most important thing to purchase straight away. They just really help with your fitness levels, which are obviously really important. And I lost out on power there, didn't I? My power's at 44. I do need to improve my skills because the new season is going to be in a better league, which, interesting enough, the difficulty is actually improved as well. It is a little bit more difficult to win. Oh, how's he saved that? He's laying down. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's see if we can get ourselves another goal or 3 in this game. We only scored 1 goal in the last game, which was pretty poor from me. Nice little top around him. Great shot. Oh, I did all I could there, guys. Did all I could. Yeah, nice first game for me today, but next season I kind of want to do better. Like, somebody tweeted me their career actually, and their career was phenomenal. Like, I think they had like around, it was about 2,000 games and like 5,000 goals and like 3,000 assists, and I was just like, wow, if I get something like that, I'll be so happy. Like, that would be a really good record for a 2,000 game kind of mark. Obviously we're way away from that yet, but you know, it's on the cards. We'll be able to get there eventually. Improve. The only thing I've done which has really disappointed myself this season is I haven't focused on my skills enough. I should have focused on them a lot more. I should have definitely increased the important ones, especially the power. Like, the free kicks isn't really that relevant because you don't like. It's difficult to score from the free kicks anyway, and you don't really get many free kicks or penalties. So the set pieces is largely irrelevant in my opinion. That's a great shot, that is. Oh, what a goal. Yeah, the set pieces are largely irrelevant. Speed is quite irrelevant as well because the defenders, even in the high levels, are so dumb that you're always going to be able to like navigate past them without them realizing what you're doing, because once they start running in a direction, it takes them so long to turn back around that you're already gone past. But for the power, and as told by you guys how important the vision is, power and vision, obviously I want to improve, and technique, I don't know what the technique necessarily does. Is it like more accuracy with these type of shots? Is it I don't know what it is. I don't know what the technique is. But anyway, we managed to get 4 goals in that game, which is pretty damn sweet. I think that's the first time we've ever scored 4 goals in a game. Maybe we scored 5 goals in one game, actually. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to earn a lot of bucks from that. And we're going to break the 100-point barrier as well. So we end up picking up 30 bucks from that game. That is pretty damn good. And so let's take a look at the skill set. So pace is like irrelevant. Free kicks is irrelevant. Vision, technique, and power, I feel like they're the most important things. How much are the drinks right now? See, the drinks are already 17 bucks. Remember when I was buying them for 2 bucks at the start of the season? I wish I invested more money in those cans, because they scale up. Oh, we'll take a sponsorship offer. They scale up as as your star rating increases. They increase in value, which obviously at the same time your contract increases, your bonuses, your sponsorships, all that sort of stuff increases as well. So it's all kind of relative, but it hurts having to think about paying 17 bucks for a drink. I would rather like not buy the drink. Oh, I've missed 2 sitters here. Wouldn't be surprised if we got subbed off for the first game ever. Yeah, I'd rather just not buy it. I also found a cheat for New Style Soccer. Somebody said it in one of the comments, like in the comment section of one of the videos, and I removed the comment because it's pretty shitty, but it's a really clever cheat that I can't believe I never really thought of before, and it's to do with the roulette wheel. I'm not going to use it because I like to do things properly without, it's not necessarily a cheat per se, but it is kind of like manipulating the game, and I'd rather do things organically so that if and when we get a really good career going and when we achieve a lot of things, I can sit there and say, yeah, hey, I did this by myself. I didn't need to use any like coin glitch or roulette glitch or anything like that. Like, I did this with me. And I think that kind of is a lot better than doing it using the using the exploits to your advantage. So a pretty poor game from me there, but we still did manage to get an assist. We're almost at 7-star rating as well, which is going to increase the value of those drinks like you wouldn't believe. I might actually sit there and I might just go and buy a whole bunch. Right, so I'm not picked for the national team, but my energy is quite low anyway. Let me go and buy as many of these as I can. There we go. Let me actually train. Let me train a skill. Let me train my technique. Technique's a really easy one to get through. You just got to get it between the poles. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Then we'll take a drink and we'll train one more time, because the international break is going to replenish our energy after that right there. So the international break will then help us. They invite me to go shopping. Do I want to go? Oh, fortunately, I should be able to fix the property. Yes, there you go. That counts as going shopping. Happy days. Yeah, and one of the other downsides for not moving clubs very early on is that it takes a very long time before you get your call up to the national team. I think it will be like championship before I even get called up for the national team, just because they're, like, even though you have the star rating, I think it's based on league more than anything. But anyway, I think this is now the last game of the season before the international competition, with which, this is going to be really hard to score from there, let me pass it, with which we'll be able to train a lot, because there's so much break in the international time. We'll be able to boost up the stats and the stars and get that power, get that technique, and get that vision stat up, so that we're well prepared for the next season, which is, again, it's going to be a relatively easy season, but it is going to be a little bit more difficult than the season that we've just had. So potentially our goals and assists will come down. I'm taking free kicks now. What the hell is this? I don't even know if I can score from here. Oh, I can score from here. What a goal! What a goal! Our first free kick. Pretty much ever, I think, and we put it in the back of the net from 30 yards out. Who needs good free kicks, hey? Who needs good free kicks? All you need is to take the free kicks, and then you're golden. Is he going to score from there? I think he might. Oh, it's hit that last defender. That's really unlucky. Alright, 3-0 up on the final day of the season. We're also at home. That keeper is off his line. Let's see if we get the right... Oh, I've hit the wall. I've hit the man. I knew it. I think I needed to hit that right underneath the ball, so that I was able to get the height to get it over that last defender. Let's send him in there. I'm actually going to shoot this, and if the attacker gets it, then he gets it, and if he doesn't, then that's a goal for me. Boom, that's a goal for me. 36.8 yards. This might be a new record. This may well be a new record. It's 4-2 now. Have I scored a hat-trick this game? I think I have. And save... Oh, crap. I should have moved the guy first. Ah, it's going to the keeper's arms, that is. Oh, it's gone in. It's bounced in, guys. It bounced over the diving keeper. Fantastic goal from range. It's 5-2. And we've actually scored a lot of goals this episode. Watch me try this one now on purpose and actually screw it. See, if I had the swipe boots, I could just swipe that in. I need to get those swipe boots. I could have curved that in. It would have been great. We scored a hat-trick. We've got 2 assists. Our star rating is now 7. So let's go and take a look. Well, this is going to be the end of the season. So memorize a green sequence. It says, week in, week out, you know, back of the net at the end of the day. Week in, week out, you know, back of the net at the end of the day. Great. Like, oh, you know, me and the media, we've got a relationship like you wouldn't believe. Hemel Hempstead have won the Conference South. That is us. We have won it. It has been clarified. We finish up with 105 points, 34 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses, 145 goals scored, but 63 goals conceded. I wonder if I played a whole season on defensive rather than offensive, if our goals conceded would actually like drop. But we're going to pick up a whole bunch of bucks for that. 31 bucks for the game. 100% fitness because there's unlimited rest days at this stage. We are promoted, which is fantastic. Win a lower division title has been accomplished. Score 20 goals in a season has been accomplished. Score 50 goals in a season has been accomplished. Make 20 assists in a season has been accomplished. Get 20-star man of the match in a season has been accomplished. And our final stats was 52 appearances, 89 goals. That's not bad. It's really close. Like, it's about, what is it, 13, 14, about 15 goals away from the target that I set myself. Only 11 hat-tricks. That's pretty poor. 148 passes, making 62 assists. I think that's a really good return rate. The star man of the match isn't great. 34 out of 52. Out of 52 games, I should be anywhere between 40 and 45 realistically. But an average rating of 9.2, that is brilliant. Now, Player of the Year awards. Hemel's Player of the Year, we won it. Conference South Young Player of the Year, we won it. Conference South Player of the Year, we won it. World Player of the Year, we didn't win it. I don't think you can win it at this stage. Win the Club Player of the Year award, completed. Win the Young Player of the Year award, completed. Win the Division Player of the Year award, completed. Hemel Player Nepo Monster scoops 3 Player of the Year awards after a remarkable season. Happy days. At the end of the season, you are able to transfer to any club that's interested you. Maybe even transfer to a different country if you wish. Would you like to view the interested clubs? No, we are not going anywhere. So, Season 1 is done, guys. Season 1 is finished. And now, we are in Season 2. We're at the start of Season 2. We're in the Conference National. But I don't think our... we're not until week 5 have we got a game. Although it's saying that it's my game straight away. I thought there was... Is there no international tournament this year? Well, guys, there is no international tournament at all. So I'm going to end the video there at the end of the season. We'll start a brand new season in the next episode. And this is going to be the end of the video. I want to thank you for joining me on this fantastic journey through the first season of my pro club, pro New Star Soccer Pro. Those are the stats on the screen there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.